Hi guys, and welcome to the Thursday edition of the Israel Brief. As you can see, still chilly in the Holy Land. I'm all bundled up nice and warm. And before we get into today's top stories, I just want to remind you that the Israel Brief is proudly brought to you by Lay of the Land. And you can read our incredible original content on www.layoftheland.online. That is www.layoftheland.online, or you can like us on Facebook at Lay of the Land, or you can get your daily Israel brief by just clicking on the subscribe button below. And don't forget to share with all of your friends. So Sunday to Thursday every week, Lay of the Land proudly brings you the Israel Brief. So let's take a look at what's making the news in Israel today. And big news is that on Saturday night, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will fly to the African country of Chad, where he will re-establish diplomatic ties for the first time in 47 years. Now, for the last 47 years, there have been clandestine dealings between the two countries, but this is hugely significant for a lot of reasons. First of all, Chad is a predominantly Muslim country. And second of all, it proves yet again how the African continent is opening up more and more and more to ties with Israel, to establishing those bilateral ties, because Israel has a lot to give the continent in terms of technology, within the agricultural, the security, the cyber world, food security. So it's a relationship that is only beneficial. However, one has to ask, what's going on with the country at the southern tip of Africa, South Africa, where the rest of the continent is opening up and ties are warming? What is happening to South Africa, and in particular its ruling ANC party? They're going to come to the party very, very late. You know, what is their issue apart from supporting the Palestinian cause, and in particular Hamas? Recently, the ANC party signed a memorandum of agreement with internationally recognized terror organization Hamas. And as other countries across the continent, including Muslim countries, open their doors to Israel, it seems very short-sighted, very, very foolish of South Africa to not follow suit. And then let's have a look at the Arab world. The head of the Arab League today said that the Palestinian cause is less of a priority for the Arab League, that they have to look at countries like Yemen, like Libya, like Syria, where there has been civil war for the last couple of years, where hundreds of thousands have lost their lives. And addressing the Arab League today, he said that the Palestinian cause is less of a priority because in these countries, we need to not forget the foolish actions of past Arab leaders, but we also have to look at the conditions of the people living in these countries and do what is necessary to improve that. Now, on condition of anonymity, an Egyptian political analyst has said, is this because the Arab League are preparing the path for the normalization of ties with Israel? And you know what it could be? We have seen ties between Israel and several Gulf countries certainly warming up over the last year or so, and overtures from Gulf countries towards the Jewish state being more and more warm and predominant. So it looks like the whole world is opening up to Israel. And if you're short-sighted, you're going to be left behind. No names mentioned, South Africa. And our last big story for the day is Madge coming to Israel? Now, who is Madge, you say? Well, Madge is Madonna. We call her Madge because she adopted a schmancy British accent. But she is reportedly in talks with the organizers of Eurovision Israel won the Eurovision contest last year with the phenomenal song Toy by Netta, who is an international sensation, so much so that Prince William wanted to meet her. Well, it looks like Madonna could be headed in our general direction, and she may perform with Netta at Eurovision. So these are the top stories for today on the Thursday edition of the Israel Brief. I'm Rolene Marks, also known as Occupier Barbie. I will catch you back on Sunday, and wishing you all a wonderful weekend. And if you are observing the Sabbath, Shabbat Shalom.